The other day, I realized something very interesting about me. I am terrible at using money. Now, when I say this, a lot of people immediately assume that I'm bad at using money the conventional way, finding a way to make that money do stuff and work and stuff. That isn't real. All right? My problem isn't that. My problem with using money is the actual act of spending it. I don't like spending my money. It makes me anxious. And that's something that's kind of a problem. You shouldn't get anxious about using your money. It's kind of weird because I don't know exactly why I get that anxiety. I've always wondered if it's because I haven't had that much money due to the fact that I do YouTube instead of any real job that actually could be worthwhile. But I don't think it's that. I sincerely doubt that it's that. I think my problem is just something else. Something a little more precise and specific. I just don't know why. So, my big problem is that I am not very good at spending high quantities of money. I wish I was, but I'm not. Whenever I have to buy something for myself, say an ice cream or whatever, I feel icky. And I think that's just a tick that I have to just sort of deal with, get rid of, do something more interesting with my existence. I'm here again. Okay. Guess we go up. It's just a really weird situation that happens to me. And I wish I knew why exactly. But I don't. I don't know why exactly. Maybe it just has something to do with the spending habits that my parents have given me. When you hear that someone's terrible at spending money, there's like two routes. You either think they spend too much or that they don't know how to spend. And it's like I don't think I've ever spent too much money like without being careful. I think my parents instilled very good ideals into me for that whole aspect. It's like I know the kind of stuff that I wanna buy. So even now, I'm a big adult. I'm 24 years old. I have my own money. For some reason, I just have trouble just using it. Like, it's not one of those situations where the problem is that I don't have enough money. The problem is just that I don't really jive with it. I don't like the money system, but I mean, it's a necessary evil. Anyone is like, yeah, I could cry, but it's a necessary evil. We live in this world, for as much as we want to cry about it. Uh, there's kind of no point in going wham, money bad. I think it's about learning to spend that money. So what kind of stuff do I have I spent my money on recently? I bought my computer, right? And the thing that was a surprising problem when it comes to getting a new setup in my computer, I was very reluctant, for reasons I do not understand, to actually buy it. Like, I had the money, I know I was gonna use it. Without the computer, there are no videos. There is no Nate Smash Tomatoes YouTube channel. And yet there I was, not using my computer. It was weird because I knew I needed my computer. I just didn't feel like actually doing the purchase. I just sat on the purchase screen for 20 to 30 minutes. It was just a little weird. I never expected that to be a problem. This actually bothered me because I was gonna get a different computer. And here's like the kicker. I was gonna get a different computer. I was gonna get something that's, you know, better. but it was actually worse. It was different because the way it was better was primarily that oh, golden gold. The way it was better was fake. It wasn't actually better. It was pre-built. I was told it was better, but then when I actually looked into it and I tried to buy the thing, it said, "Sorry, you spent too long looking at the purchase screen. There no longer is any such thing as this computer in the market." Essentially, I ran out of computer. They didn't have the computer that I wanted to buy. That led me to actually building my own thing. And it's like, I kind of been saying that me being bad with money is a bad thing. Oh, I thought these were skeleton horses. They're just normal. I thought it was gonna be a bad thing, but as it turns out, that was a good decision. Ultimately, by building my own thing, you know what I ended up finding? I ended up finding a really nice deal. Oh, cow. Give me leather, please. No, give me leather. Leather, please. I need it. I need leather. There's so much shit on my inventory. More useful. I mean, I have some armor now. I should be okay. It ended up helping the fact that I was weird about money. So for now, I don't really know what like my situation is with money. I don't know how I feel about my spending habits because generally they've been pretty beneficial. Actually, I was surprised to see that them being beneficial. At least in this scenario, they were. So it was really unique. The reason why I kind of wish I was better at spending money so I could actually do cool stuff. Like again, I'm a very careful like consumer. Which I mean I think it's a pretty, but up to a limit. I need to learn how to do it good. Is this a lava lake? I think I know where this is in the world. Nice lava lake. Another lava lake? Wow. This world has 20 million lava lakes. I want to announce that I already know what I'm doing with this world's like main base. Yes, yes, I think this is it. I've kind of been pretending otherwise, but that there probably gonna be our home. This is probably gonna be where we settle down. If this is where I think it is. Because this place looks so neat. Look at that. Nice data pack creation. Look at that data pack. Look at them. Fucking did it. They showed me. Free zombie. Guys, I'm looking for a cave. I don't really want to deal with you. So I'm not gonna. Bye. The funny thing is, in video games, I am the best at spending money. The fact that the currency in video games literally does not matter kind of makes me more inclined to buy things. And so I end up buying everything I can in video games. I wish life was a little bit more like that with money, you know? Whenever you use money, you spend it, and it just shows up in like ways that you can tell. You can see why money, good money, you know? Either way, ship. Sunken ship. Hmm. Fire protection. Oh no, I don't have inventory space. I don't have inventory space to put this anywhere. I do like these armor trims. I mean, I guess I can keep it here. And just remember it. This is pretty close to where I want to do my home. There's just a tiny bit of moss. And everybody knows you just need one moss to actually get going. Have those. I'm gonna keep this here. I could use this in the current time. We'll be back for that stuff. Because again, my house is over there. So it's not gonna be that much of an issue. Either way, now that we're done talking about me being bad at using my money, in the sense that I'm really bad at spending it because I hate the act of spending money whenever I enter a purchase screen. It feels so icky to enter that purchase screen and you just press button and suddenly you've purchased. That's like, what? Man, money is so easily spent. Is that an underwater turtle? Cave turtle. Where did the cave turtle go? Maybe that's why I'm so bad at spending nowadays, actually. When I think about it. May have something to do with just the convenience of the purchase screen. Fucking scaring me. What do you mean I just press button, boom? Suddenly lose all the money in my credit card. That's silly. And a little crazy. Well, regardless, I'm gonna say the good news. Now that I do know what to do with this world, I think it's gonna take a while for me to start doing it. Because I wanna actually get into the creative world and kind of jot out my idea for the base a little better. It's really weird because I want to do something that I haven't done before in Minecraft. When it comes to the base. Usually my bases so far have all been just a random town, I guess. I just make kind of boring stuff. And that's because I'm always afraid to actually experiment in creative mode with what I want to do before I actually do it. I think it's more about laziness than anything. So we're gonna do something different with the game this time. And I'm excited to that. It's gonna be a very mystical and magical base based on that over there. But the color palette that I'm choosing is always weird. I always choose the weird color palettes because I love weird color palettes. So we may actually be in for some pretty nasty grinds to actually get that done. It's gonna be a bunch of concrete. Creeper. Oh man. Creeper. Oh man. This is supposed to be a chance that they blow up in confetti and don't break the floor. But okay. Cow. Hello, child. I am killing your parent. Child, your parent did not have leather. Said. Morning shows up. Have I told you the sunrise looks pretty? Ouch. The sunrise looks really pretty in this with this data pack. Let's look at the sunrise. Look at that. Look at that. It suddenly gets nice. The color of the world gets a little red. It's oddly nice to have a thing that makes the world color itself just with a tint of color. Look at that. that will be it for today. See ya.